What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to some more Little Root Laddering. So, it's only appropriate after playing with my favorite starter this generation that we move on to probably my favorite Pokemon this generation. Of course, we're talking about none other than Dondozo, and of course his little buddy here, Tatsugiri. So, for those who are unaware of what's going on here, Tatsugiri has an ability called Commander that when paired next to Dondozo on the field, Tatsugiri gets eaten up, Dondozo becomes a 1v2. Tatsugiri is immune to like all attacks and everything. It still can take like passive damage through things like poison, leech seed, stuff like that, but it is immune to attacks. Dondozo becomes a 1v2 against the opponent. It's also not able to switch out, which is like moderately annoying, but at the same time, this huge downside comes with a huge upside of gaining a +2 to all your stats. So, you know, twice as fast, you hit twice as hard. And what's great about this is with Unaware, your opponents aren't able to boost up in front of you to hit you twice as hard. You are immune to their stat boost, while also making it where you just deal double damage, essentially. And here with Order Up and Orange Tatsugiri means that we're going to be able to boost our attack even more to be able to pick up even more KOs. Let's talk about the rest of the team here in the beginning here. We have Safety Goggles, Armarouge, which I think this is a very good piece of counterplay to like things like Amoonguss, which can otherwise kind of trouble Dondozo by just being able to like clear smog you, put you to sleep, and let their team do whatever they want at that point. So Armarouge with Armor Cannon and Psychic here are able to really pressure all of the opposing Amoonguss, as well as just like anything that can really underspeed you, and like the opposing Trick Room teams, you have Trick Room here yourself to be able to interact with them. Wide Guard is actually a really cool piece of tech in this format. There's a lot of Earthquakes being spammed and everything else, and you're just like, I don't really like that, please stop. So, I think Armarouge is another one that I'm really excited. It's not something I've played a ton with, but it is something I've started to play with in the last week or so. So I'm excited to see how it feels on this team. Sylveon, along that same lines, is something I've played a ton with here lately. It's probably one of the Pokemon I played with the most in like early Sword and Shield days, because Pixelate Throat Spray is absolutely insane and I love it. We have Hydreigon here with we are Terra Steel, so with Levitate we have basically two weaknesses, Fire and Fighting, which unfortunately we don't remove our Fighting weakness, being Dark type. But we do remove our Fairy weakness, which is really big, I think, right now. And to round out the team, it's only appropriate that we play some more of the starters this week as well, because they're all kind of pretty good. And so this week we're playing Meowscarada, which is actually a pretty decent Dondozo answer in and of itself. Being able to have Overgrow Flower Trick means that you're able to punch really freaking hard, as well as like knockoff to get rid of like opposing lefties or anything like that. Trick Room here is just like another piece of counterplay, and then Fake Tears so that your Sylveon and your Hydreigons and your Armarouge can just kind of go like you can just go sicko mode with them and just beat them up. Shoutouts to Aaron and over on the Cybertron channel. Please go check Aaron out. His stuff is fantastic. It is by far one of the best ways to learn about a team. The work he does by himself is just phenomenal. I cannot recommend his stuff enough. This seems sick. I am very excited for this. I love the Don, and it's only appropriate that he gets his time on the channel. So let's jump on the ladder today and see what we can do. Dragonite, Rotom Wash, Clodsire, Annihilape, Talonflame, and Mousehold. Very cool. Just like hyper offensive stuff here, but we also have a Clodsire we kind of need to worry about. Very cool. So the Dawn is not able to just like wave crash everything. And we're not able to just earthquake everything here as well. So they have 3 ground immunities. So I think the Dawn is probably fine, but I'm not in love with it here. Honestly, with them having Talonflame, I kind of want to try to set up Trick Room in this game and just like underspeed them and punish them that way. And I think if we're going to do that, I kind of like the idea of like Armarouge Sylveon up front. Sylveon can also break. We can also break the what is it? the ability on Talonflame that like lets them set up Tailwind. I cannot think of it to save my life, and that's gonna bother me until I see it. But I think that's the play. I think leaving the Dawn at home here is probably fine, and just bring these bottom four and really try to just like underspeed our opponent and like threaten them outside of Tailwind, or we can set our own Tailwind with Hydreigon if need be. Alright, opponent, what do we got going on? It's gonna be Dragonite Maushold. Okay. Okay. So Dragonite is immediately under a ton of pressure here with Sylveon on the field. And like this Maushold is kind of gonna get chunked. I kind of want to just like... I kind of want to double the Dragonite this turn. And just kind of ignore the Maushold. They could just go for Follow Me, and if that's the case, I'm kind of fine with that. I really want to Yawn, but I think Hyper Voice is probably preferable here. Let's do it. Let's just yell into the void. Okay, this is fine. They're probably going to try to Dragon Dance up on me. Yep. I debated clicking Trick Room just for this instance, but this is fine. Really good damage. I would also classify that as pretty good damage. Good job, Sylveon. Take that, Dragonite. Sit up in front of me, why don't you? Now the boys are gonna flex on him too. I love it. I love how they flex every time they pick up a KO, regardless of who does it. So yeah, immediately going up 4-2 here on an early crit is pretty okay. It's going to be Rotom Clodsire in the back. So this seems like Disquake spam. So I'm going to click Wide Guard, and I'm going to yell into the ether here. You know, I talked about in the intro here that like Wide Guard is strangely very good right now. And I think we're about to see an instance of that. This could also just be like Hydro Pump into the Armor Rouge. Yep. But unfortunately for them, they also miss here. Really good damage on the Rotom. And if they're gonna sit here and try to target down my Armor Rouge, I'm just going to try to figure out how to beat up a Clodsire, and I think Armor Rouge is like one of our best answers to it. So I'm actually going to swap out into Meowscarada here, and then I kind of want to yell again. I could also Yawn into the Clodsire just to like really prevent it from doing anything. But I think if we remove this Rotom, we win. I don't think the Clodsire is enough of a threat to like just clean up 4-1 against us. So as long as we play smart here, I think we're fine. We'll come in, guarantee take this hit. They're gonna Shadow Ball. Nice crit. Is this just an Earthquake? Alright, Rotom goes down. And now if Sylveon goes down, we're kind of fine. We can just bring out Armor Rouge and click another Psychic. They're gonna Toxic me. Unfortunately for them, that doesn't really do anything. This isn't a format where you can reasonably sit around and like Toxic Stall in front of people. You are gonna get punished for that at some point. So from here, I'm gonna go for a knockoff to get rid of those lefties, and I'm gonna go for a Yawn. And I think if both of those get to connect, we're in a very, very good position, ignoring the fact that we already are. Okay, so we're going to see the Terra come out here from our opponent. Terra Fire is very cool. Yeah, but I don't care about that. I want your lefties. That's literally the reason this thing came out. Earthquake, not really gonna do much of anything. Gonna take some more poison chip. And this game should be over. See, this really bothers me that it shows this is super effective because the Rotom slots effect like type is still there. Like this, it's a super minor thing, but it's really annoying. And then I'm gonna yell into the ether again. Yeah, opponent concurs that this game is very, very over. We'll take it. We will take it. Alright, what do we got here? This is actually what I kind of expect to just like exist in this format. We have Cerulege plus Sylveon, Annihilate Murkrow, Amoonguss plus Goldengo. This is like pretty standard. We have Cerulege and like Annihilate, where you can normally see like double dragons as well, but I think this is a really cool team our opponent is bringing here. And that being said, I really like Hydreigon here quite a bit. We hit a bunch of their things super effectively. And I really, really like Sylveon as well. Nah, do I? Not really. Not really. I think I like Armarouge more. And I think I want to bring the Dawn in the back. I think it just makes sense here. Like, it feels like it's good. Like, again, outside of exactly Amoonguss, I think it's good. And we're able to match their... We're able to nullify their Tailwind with our Trick Room, which is going to be really impactful. So it's going to be Murkrow Annihilate. So the question is what do they do? Is this just like Final Gambit that's coming out here? Do either of my Pokemon live a Final Gambit? I think I'm going to click... Oh man, this is actually really difficult. Like there's 100% setting Tailwind. So I think that means I'm gonna Draco the Annihilate. I'm gonna set Trick Room. Yep, there's their Tailwind. Not really surprised by this. It's just gonna be CC. Okay. Well, I didn't really have a better play than that. But I do get to really just counterplay them here and set up my Trick Room. Punish them for existing, basically. And now I can bring out the Dawn. And then I'm going to order up on the Murkrow here, and I'm going to swap out into Tatsugiri. Is the Taunt finally going to get to see the light of day? Am I finally going to get to do the thing? I haven't seen this animation in game yet, so I'm so excited. I want this to be good. I also haven't seen Annihilate's animation, like its sprite in the game. It's cool looking. It's a good looking Pokemon. It's so adorable. I love it. Do I get to bop things now? Because, like, I am only at base 35 speed. I should be the slowest thing on this field. Bye, Murkrow. Are we Sash? Yeah, okay. I'm like, are we Sash or did you naturally live on one? I really wanted to take this Murkrow out so it couldn't, Got him. That did nothing. Alright, I need to remove this Murkrow before it hazes me. Which unfortunately isn't going to happen because they have priority, but... Maybe I should have thought about this a little more. Maybe I should have taken this Murkrow out. So Annihilate is Scarf. I know that much. So I'm just going to order up the Murkrow. Worst case scenario, I get, I just have a +1 attack. Best case scenario, I'm +2 in everything and +4 in attack. Okay, there goes Annihilate. Is this the Shroom coming out? No, it's going to be Sylveon. Okay. Yeah, there's the Haze, but this is fine. It's actually fine. I go back to +1. Which, the fact that they were Scarf and not Eviolite is really unfortunate for us. Just throwing that out there. Really unfortunate about that one. Here comes Goldango. It's Air Balloon, so that means... What are they going to do here? What are they going to do? I could just Wave Crash their Goldango. I could also Wave Crash their Sylveon, try to take it out. Like, I resist Make It Rain here. I like trying to take the Sylveon out, I think. Yeah, okay. Good protect on their end. Okay, just double protect. Also fine. So now, we have what, one turn of Trick Room left? Their Tailwind is over, but that doesn't really matter. Yes, last turn of Trick Room. If I Wave Crash their Goldango, I can then just start spamming Earthquakes. I like it. Let's smash the Goldango here. Annihilape's coming back out. I just really don't want to target it down because I don't want to get bopped by a huge Rage Fist. And we're going to take some recoil. We're going to get some of that back. And Trick Room is now over. They are Scarf Annihilate. If I can take this Sylveon out this turn, I feel like we're in an unlosing situation. Depending on what they lock Annihilate into. So I actually think I'm going to reverse that statement. I think if I take the Annihilate out, I'm in an unlosing position. Because I have Scarf Tatsugiri here as well. Okay, we are going to see Terra come out here from our opponent. The question is into Sylveon. Okay. Is this Fairy? I'm assuming this is Fairy. There's a non-zero amount of these I just haven't seen. Okay, Final Gambit, that's fine. Oh, it's actually not fine. I thought I had more. I was okay. Yeah, I mean, well, okay. This is a turn. Man, I really expected to be able to live that. I don't think I would have lived the double up there, but... Is my Armarouge any kind of fast? Do I have any kind of speed on this thing? Am I Terra Fire? I'm Terra Dark. That's really bad here. Well, let's hope this works. Let's hope this is enough. No! You don't Hyper Beam me! That's my tech! That's fine. That's fine. Really close game. I think I tried too much with the Dawn there. I don't know, maybe it felt fine. The fact that I wasn't able to take the Murkrow out before they got to haze me was obviously very bad. That's kind of where this game just fell apart. Had I been able to remove the Murkrow, I think we're in a very winning position. And the fact that they were Focus Sash, I think, is honestly the big reason there. Ooh, okay. Okay. So we're trying to do co-star things here next to Colossal. Very cool. What's my counterplay to that? Probably just the Dawn. Being unaware probably makes a big difference. Obviously, like, Trick Rooming here as well. It's really unfortunate that I can't just, like, lead with double Trick Room and just hope that one of them works. Because if they are, like, Rock Slide, or if they're Rock Slide, I can just lose both my Pokemon. The Dawn is very good here. So I just leave Dondozo? Is that an option? You know what? I'm going to, and I'm going to hope this works. The question is what I want in the back. I think Hydreigon Armor Rouge is probably good. Sylveon... Actually, Sylveon looks really appealing here. Sylveon punches a bunch of things really hard. Arcanine Grimmsnarl. Pretty okay with this. Get in there, buddy. Question is what is your Grimmsnarl set? That is the truest thing I could possibly ask right now. Are you Iron Ball? Are you Thunder Wave? Are you Screens? Are you Fake Out? These are all very important questions. I could just substitute here. I think that that's really appealing. Like, they're never one-shotting me here, even with a double up. And they're just gonna set Reflect. Oh no! Alright, this is fine. We're fine. We're not, but we're fine. Man! Why does Arcanine have to have a good? So now we just start spamming Order Up, I think. I think that's like our truest form of action. Just try to take out as many things as we can with Order Up to get our attack back up. And they have Snarl to attack through our sub. Yeah. Yep. Alright, fine. Screens plus burn is it. Why do you have Play Rough? Why are you not... Why are you not Spirit Break? That's the real question here. Why are you not Spirit Break? Tatsagaria avoids. Good job, buddy. You tried. We're getting somewhere. Not sure where, but we're getting there. My sub broke? No. Grimmsnarl, buddy. You can stop trying anytime. I think I'm going to wave crash this Arcanine. I think this is an appropriate time to... Alright, that's good. That's fine. Man. Just really did not think about... Is my sub finally going to break? Okay. Imagine had we... No, I mean, we're faster than Grimmsnarl. That wouldn't have worked. I was going to say, if we were faster... Like, if we had just clicked sub that turn instead. Kind of want an Earthquake, but I don't think it's going to do enough. So yeah, I'm just going to spam more order ups here. They're going to taunt, that's fine. I wasn't going to sub anyway. Slowly but surely getting somewhere. Not sure where, but... Surprised they're not, like, Intimidate cycling here with the Arcanine. Like, I'm surprised that's not something they've started to do. How many turns of screens do we have left? 3. So this will put me to max attack. No, I'd be -1. I'd be at 5, right? This is 4 order ups I've connected. I'm at +4. Okay. So now, I think I'm going to wave crash the Grimmsnarl here. I think I want to try to take it out before it's able to do anything impactful. It's really good damage. I'm still curious why they're Play Rough and not Spirit Break. Also, if they could ever miss a Play Rough, that'd be great. I know it's 10%, but still. You should totally taunt me again. Or miss your Snarl or your Heat Wave, either or. Do something that's good for me. Miss? Nope, never lucky. Dang, we don't pick up the Arcanine, the Grimmsnarl, which is really what I wanted to do. But, okay, this is actually kind of fine. Because this is their... Okay, that was their last turn of Reflect. Which means I can bring out Sylveon and I can quick attack the Grimmsnarl before it gets another screen up. I can drop a Draco on the Dragapult. Come on, Sylveon. You got this, right, buddy? Good. Perfect. No screens for you. No! That's so incredibly bad. That's so incredibly bad. Are you kidding me? Oh, Tatsugari, you're a disappointment to everyone. And I'm assuming their last is Grim, or I mean, is Cole. No, it's Flamigo. Oh. Dragapult didn't have any stats changes, right? Okay, perfect. So I can just yell into the ether here. And I can... I think I am going to... I think I'm just gonna yell into the ether and try to set Tailwind. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, because they should be able to double into the Hydreigon this turn, with like a close combat and a Draco or something like that, a Dragon Pulse. Shadow Ball my Hydreigon. Okay. Now Sylveon gets to yell. Ah! Okay. So here's what we learned. The Dawn, not very good when it gets burnt. Hadn't actually been something I had considered. Which, like, the counterplay to that is, like, we can be Lumberry, or we can be Waterveil. Waterveil is obviously another very good ability on the Dawn. We have 3 very relevant abilities. So, like, if there's just a lot of people running around burning your Dawn, just swap away from Unaware. Which I think is honestly just fine. Like, that is something you can do. Stantler? That's a Pokemon. That's a Pokemon I've not seen in a very long time. I really like Armarouge here. Armarouge kind of threatens a lot of different things. We do need to watch out for the Garchomp there. So the question is do I like want to match their Tailwind here and try to keep pace that way? Or do I want to try to underspeed them and like punish them for having Trick Room? Is the having Tailwind here. I actually really like Meowscarada. Like actually looking at this, Meowscarada seems really appealing. Armarouge is like fine. It's fine. The fact that we're like immune to Intimidate here because we have Flower Trick is really good for us. Unless there's Sap Sippers, that's something Stantler gets. I think Hydreigon here is fine. I think Armarouge is also... I think Armarouge is actually really appealing. I think I want Hydreigon. I want Armarouge. I think I want Sylveon. I think leaving the Dawn at home, I think it's fine. It's probably okay. It's really interesting because in like Team Preview here, you really have to respect the Dawn. And so like their game plan is going to be centered around trying to not lose to it. So like what is their counter to it is the real question you need to ask yourself. And so like here our opponent has Amoonguss plus like Intimidate Cycling, which is just good. They also have this Kilowatts Roll, which can do a ton of damage to us as well. So yeah, Intimidate's going to come out here. That's completely fine by me. I am going to read them going for Tailwind, and I'm going to set Trick Room. And then from there, what do I want to do? Could drop a Draco on Gyarados. Pretty okay with that. Ooh, gonna see a Terra already. Terra Flying. Okay. Yep, there's the Tailwind, which is gonna trigger Wind Power on the Kilowatts Roll as well. No. I'm just gonna Terra Blast into my Meowscarada. Hey, thanks. Come on, man! I mean, it's fine. It's not, but it's fine. So now, I'm gonna go for a knockoff into the Kilowatts Roll. And I think they're going to protect Gyarados. So just doubling into the Kilowatt roll I think is fine. No! That's the opposite of what I wanted. That's the literal opposite of what I wanted. Dang it. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. They can only KO one of my Mons. Or they could KO none of my Mons. That's also acceptable. I think I'm going to drop a Draco on the Gyarados this turn. Okay, Kilowatt Roll's going out. Amoonguss is coming in. Okay. This is honestly pretty okay. Like, Trick Room was really just to counter their Tailwind. And we're doing that. We're doing that in an effective manner. Aguav Berry. Okay. So now I can knock off the Gyarados. And maybe I'll connect a Draco Meteor. Just maybe I'll connect a Draco this video. How about that? Terra Flying Gyarados is very interesting though. Just really punishing. Like what is it doing here? Yeah, Clear Smog by Meowscarada. Knock me out. That's fine. That's completely fine. It had very much done its job. Terra Blast. Okay. So I don't want to commit my Terra too early here. Tailwind is now over, meaning this is the last turn of Trick Room. So I think we bring out the Sylveon. We can go for a quick attack into the Amoonguss, take it out. And I am now -2. I'm actually pretty okay if Hydreigon goes down here. And I don't want to commit my Terra here. So I think we just Dark Pulse the Gyarados, try to go for a flinch. Seems fine. Okay. We force the Amoonguss out. Kilowatt Roll's going to come back in. And they just protect. This is all pretty okay for us. Break a potential Sash. And now Trick Room is over. But what's unfortunate for our opponent is we actually have another Trick Room setter in the back. Not that I think we're going to be doing that, but we could. I'm going to yawn this Gyarados. And I'm going to set my own Tailwind now. Yep, that's fine. Hydreigon goes down. Are we Terra Blasting? Do we live this? Ooh, good job, Sylveon. And that does not trigger Throat Spray. Did it in Sword and Shield? Or am I just crazy? I'm going to protect. And I could set Trick Room. Does that do anything? Let's try it. Let's try it. Why not? We know they have an Amoonguss at pretty low HP in the back. And they're going to withdraw. What is your fourth? It's Garchomp. Okay. Well, if I get this Tailwind up, if I get this Trick Room up, I'm in a pretty okay position. Don't flinch. One time. Perfect. Okay. So now Sylveon can yell. And man, what's the play here? I don't want to armor cannon. I don't want to make myself more submissible to getting KO'd. Let's double the Garchomp slot. This is fine. Opponent has made like really good protects here. I think reading that the Garchomp's going to protect and double into the Kilowattrel to prevent the KO into Sylveon there is the play. Because like Sylveon threatens Garchomp so well here. And like we're low enough HP that like an Air Slash would have taken us out. Yeah, I think doubling the Kilowattrel slot there is just better. And now I'm going to Terra Dark to get rid of my ground weakness. And I'm pretty sure this game is over. I don't think there's any way we win this at this point. We're going to need some heckin' good crits, I think, and we have a chance. But unfortunately, I just don't think we're in a position to be able to do so. Yeah. Any kind of double up here should be enough to KO us. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I think we're in this game until this last turn. Had I targeted on the Kilowattrel, I think we're in a very winning position. Because, like, man, we also missed, what? I think we connected one Draco this video. Going 2-2 with the Dawn feels about right. I think people have adopted to it in a way where it's not going to be just free wins anymore. And like obviously we're not like in high ladder here, but it should tell you that people are ready for it, and I think that's a big thing to really take into consideration when you're playing this. When it's good, it's very, very good. But like it also forces your opponent to play in a way where they have to respect it, and I think that's a big part of like why it can be good. But yeah, you know, the rest of the team felt very, very good. The multiple forms of speed control here with Trick Room on 2 Mons and Tailwind on Hydreigon felt very good. But unfortunately, today was just not the day for the Dawn to shine. Sylveon was great. Like, legitimately, Sylveon has been great every time I've played it. And everything else felt very good on this team as well. I know there's been a lot of, like, Choice Band Meowscarada running around. I'm interested in trying that out. But, you know, we have plenty of time to play everything in the coming weeks. So, that being said, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, pay your tribute to the Dawn. Everyone deserves everyone deserves to play the Dawn at some point. It really is a fun time, and I can't say enough about it. I still love it, even if it didn't put up the greatest record today. But that's gonna be it, everyone. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next week. Peace.